Physical versus digital copies of games. Which one is truly better? Hey y'all, it's Demented Caliber here. This has been going through my mind for quite some time now, ever since I got banned on Xbox Live. And the reason it's been going through my mind is because on that account I had bought a lot of digital games, and it's pretty much all gone. And before I get into what I'm about to say, I want to let you guys know that this probably will be somewhat of an Xbox Live enforcement team rant, so let's get into this. So I think physical copies are better because if you get banned on Xbox Live, well, you still have your games. You can make a new account and Bob's your uncle. Now, to be honest, I think the Xbox Live enforcement team is an utter joke. They don't know what the fuck they're doing over there. I think they scroll over it, they read what the report was, and that's it. They don't actually take their time to do further investigations on the person that is being reported. I've been reported countless times for shit I didn't even do, including modding, cheating, glitching, the list goes on. And I'll be the first one to say I'm not a modder and I am not a cheater at any video games whatsoever. I mean, yeah, I used to cheat at Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas and shit like that with the little cheat codes, but I think we all did that because it was somewhat fun. But as far as online cheating, no, that's not me. I played Battlefield 3 legitly, I played Battlefield 4 legitly, I played Battlefield Bad Company legitly. Any online game I will play legitly because I want to keep the game fun for everybody else and not just be like this overpowered dumbass or overpowered asshole for the most part. And be like, oh yeah, well I got fucking mods and you don't. That's just not who I am. So, and I think a lot of those false reports led up to me being permanently banned. And what tops it all off, and it makes it kind of hilarious, but it also kind of pisses me off at the same time, is when I was banned, it was the day after I got the coils for my RDA. So the report was filed that night. Believe it or not, it was filed that night at 10 o'clock p.m. Now, I was up all night the night before and I stayed up all day that day, so I was in bed by 10 p.m. I had not signed on my account, and prior to getting permanently banned, I already had an active suspension for communications, so I wasn't able to use any comms whatsoever. And yeah, and I don't know how the fucking communication suspension came about because I wasn't doing anything the night that I got the communication suspension. So whatever. Microsoft's Xbox Live enforcement team is a joke. Let's skew back on the topic, shall we? Now, as you can see, I do have physical copies of games for Xbox, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. But the games that I played the most, and this excludes Call of Duty because I'm not a Call of Duty fan by no means. I just wanted to get Black Ops 3, that way I'd have Black Ops 1, 2, and 3. And, well, I only have 1 and 2 now, which I don't really give two shits because Black Ops 3 utterly fucking sucked. But the games that I did really like was Modern Warfare 3, The Division, Minecraft, and World at War. World at War was one of the best Call of Duties in my opinion because it was somewhat difficult for the most part. The campaign was difficult, zombies was difficult. It had like a certain sheen to it that really reflected on how the game actually performed and how it actually acted. Or not really acted, but how it showed itself. Reflected on itself as a game. World at War was an amazing game. And I actually had a physical copy of World at War, but the disc got messed up. And that's one of the reasons why I started buying digital, is because I had really bad luck with physical copies of games, like getting scratched up and whatnot. But I've bettered myself over the year, and I made sure when I'm done with the game, put it in the case and put it back where it belongs. And I haven't had a problem since. But like I said, guys, to be honest, physical copies are better than digital in all aspects, including the fact that, well, if you get banned, you can make another account. Simple as that. Now, keep in mind, I do have some digital copies on Pacific Gator that includes Forza Horizon 2, Forza Motorsport 6, Forza Motorsport 5, Forza Horizon 3, Goat Simulator, Halo Wars 2, Open Beta, Need for Speed, Onigiri, Resident Evil Revelations 2, which was just like a short little game, Sniper Elite 3, Sunset Overdrive, The Crew, Tomb Raider, and Worms Battleground now. Let's see. Onigiri, Resident Evil, Sunset Overdrive, Tomb Raider, and Worms. They were all free. Let's see. I think I have another one that's on my Xbox. Alright, Killer Instinct was also free with gold. Life is Strange was free with gold. I don't ever remember. Can't remember if I bought Roblox or not, but I'm wanting to say that it was also free with gold. And then obviously I got the Gears of War 4 Xbox One S bundle, and it came with Gears of War 1, 2, 3, and Judgment, as well as Gears of War 4, which is a physical copy. But Gears through Judgment, they're all digital, which I'm not complaining. They gave me the code, so I was like, fuck it. Well, if I lose these games, I still got the physical copies of 1 and 2. And I can always get the physical copy of Gears of War 3 and Judgment. So, not a big issue. But, I'm not going to try and get this account banned because I'm already at 8,175 gamer score. And I'm climbing really fucking fast. Me and my buddy Army Dogs, I talked about him in the past at one time. And me and him was playing Gears of War 3 earlier. But, yeah. Oh, and I can't forget Rainbow Six Vegas too. That was also free with gold. And it's also backwards compatible, so yeah. And for physical copies of games, I have Fallout 4, The Wolf Among Us, Halo, the Master Chief's Collection, UFC Titanfall, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Destiny, Far Cry 4, Call of Duty Ghosts, Battlefield 4, Gears of War 4, and Doom. So yeah. And then I lost all my DLC on the, for UFC, and I believe I lost all the DLC for Battlefield 4, so that fucking sucks. Although I think they did make a lot of the map packs for Battlefield 4 free, so again, not complaining. At least I have my physical copy of Battlefield 4 and Destiny. So yeah. I don't think I had too many DLC for Far Cry 4, but yeah, so I do have physical copies of games. Believe it or not, I actually have 2 physical copies of Fallout 4 because my GameStop was doing a little promotion. Hey, you buy the Xbox One S Gears of War 4 bundle, we'll give you Fallout 4 for free. So I was like, okay, then I'll fucking take it. I'll take it with pride. But to answer your question, guys, if you've been wondering this as well, yes, physical copies are better than digital in all aspects. Just don't make the mistake I did and buy a lot of digital copies. If you're going to buy a game, buy a physical copy of it because you will be so much more satisfied in the end. And the best part about having a physical copy is, yeah, granted you can you can sign your account into another Xbox and download it that way. But I mean, with the game, you don't have to do all that shit. You don't have to put your account on somebody else's Xbox. You can just take the game over there and you guys can install it, do whatever you gotta do until it's done installing. And then you guys can play split screen like, say, Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3, Gears of War 4, and Gears of War Judgment. As well as Halo, the Master Chief Collection. So, with that being said, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. This is Demented Caliber, signing out.